Hi, Joyce Steck here, the Healing Jedi Master, empowering the force within you. Yes, you are ready for your gem, Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite. Oh, this is an amazing energy coming in here, and it is going to help you study. It is going to help you with your motivation, and it'll also help you with renewal. Okay, so if we need some clear thinking and decision making, you've come to the right spot today. So I normally relate Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite with the ability to embrace life's paradox. Yeah, life's a paradox. Life's paradox. I said, life is nothing but a paradox. Whatever you think is really happening is usually the reverse. So I'm going to start out with, well, Joyce, what do you mean by paradox? And here's just a little reading. She is a paradox. She is faithful and yet detached. She is committed and yet relaxed. She loves everyone and yet no one. She is sociable but also a loner. She is gentle and yet tough. She is passionate, but can also be platonic. In short, she is predictable in her unpredictability, and that is a person that is a paradox. The paradox means that in something that looks logical and should have a logical conclusion, the conclusion is totally the opposite of what you thought was going on. And that is how life is, my friends. So this energy allows you to really embrace life's paradox and to take you to a multi-level awareness. Just want you to breathe this in. This is a very, very high energy. And the reason I'm doing it today is because before I do these, so you know how I work, before I do these, I go, okay, what does the universe need today? What can I do to service people? What are they looking for today? And today was like, you need to do Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite. And I said, seriously, this is usually I hold this off for higher level people that are studying with me. But it's like, nope, the world needs this. The world needs to embrace life's paradox and to be taken to a new multi-level awareness. I said, okay, cool. What it does is it raises consciousness. So if you're breathing this in and taking this in, it's going to raise you to a higher consciousness, linking you to a higher spiritual state and awakening your psychic abilities. So you notice I'm not sitting today, and usually I go, let's breathe this in and hold it and breathe it out. If you've been with me long enough, you know that's how this works, okay? And I'm just asking you to listen to this one today and see if this is something that you are ready for and really want to do. Because you are sitting in a field right now. Are you getting stuff right now? Yeah, you're getting downloads and you are feeling it. But I really want you to be consciously aware that this could awaken your psychic abilities. And are you ready to face that, look at that, and use them? Because they're great tools, and tools you want to know how to work with and be involved with properly. Okay, this is also going to help you understand the nature that light is a wave. So a lot of times we think as light is one direct, one straight line. And in our world, we think that everything is one straight line, when in reality, most things are circular, okay, or a wave. Life is a wave, and light is a wave. So just kind of understanding a theory of energy as a wave, light as a wave. And Iceland Spar Calcite helps you to get a higher understanding of that. It also is really nice, when you're working on something, you want to get to the root of the problem and removing it. So a lot of times we could do a lot of work to get to the root of something, and then we get to the root and we go, well, what do we do now? And Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite will let you get to the root of the problem, but also help you to remove it. So a lot of times in healing and disease, I'm not much for symptoms. Why don't we go to find out when this happened? When did this happen? When did this start for you? What triggered this? What is the source? What is the root of your disease? What is the root of this emotional problem? What is the root of your spiritual problem? What is issue? What is the root of your mental stuff that's going on? Because it's the source. And then you can evaluate from there. And then once you find it, if you need to remove it, you can. When we talked about this with your psychic abilities, psychic abilities are from the third eye. Intuition is from the back, well, the chambers. Okay, so it came from different areas. Psychic and intuition meeting together give you a whole nother dimension. When we're working on your psychic abilities, they can become unblocked, allowing you to reach your highest potential using the tools that you were given. It's amazing what tools we have. And instead of stifling them or thinking they're horrible, thinking they're evil or whatever, they are tools that you would not have if you weren't supposed to have them. My thing is, like, why don't you find your tools? If you choose not to use them, that's okay, but at least you know what you got. And wouldn't it be good to develop some of these tools if they would help make your life easier to deal with? And I'm going to tell you, if you have, just from experience, if you have these abilities, they are going to start slipping out because you've got them. You were born with them. They are who you are. And not dealing with them, sometimes they become active, but not knowing the full, I call it the whole enchilada of the pros and cons of your ability. It can lead you to places that you don't know, that maybe you take things on, but you don't know how to cleanse them. Or you're not aware of stuff and you misread them. You misinform yourself. So wouldn't it be better for you to know what your ability is, to work with it, or choose not to work with it, but know that it is an ability you have? I don't know. Just a thought. Just something to think about. Now, if we put Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite in our third eye, okay, which is your Ajna chakra, right between the brows, it could bring you to a very blissful state and inner peace as we concentrate on that third eye. So not only is it going to enable your psychic abilities, but bring you to this place of inner peace, allowing that during your meditations. And it also will help you to implement your higher ideas and your higher knowledge into the physical realm. So for some of you guys who are working a lot in the metaphysical planes, you're doing a lot of work there, or you're so spiritual you forgot to bring it into physical. So bringing that spirit into matter to actually help it manifest in the physical realm. All right, it's going to help the implementation of bringing your higher ideas, bringing that knowledge that you have, and bring it into this realm. So if you're looking for some clear thinking, you need to do your decision making in a clearer way. If you're ready to get a different perspective, maybe see life in a new way. A little bit of open-mindedness, but it's not only open-mindedness, it's going to give you another perspective. You don't want to take away your perspective. I mean, it has a point. But what about the other perspectives? If you really want to get full understanding, to see things from many different perspectives is very, very helpful and adds to wisdom. This is about, this is the theory. We are a spiritual being on a human journey, not a human trying to find spirituality. We really are a spiritual being. We're trying to figure out this whole human thing. So if you're someone who's been sitting there going like, that's how I felt my entire life. I know I'm a spiritual being. I just don't get the human thing really well. Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite is going to help you spiritual people out there, to realize that, yes, you are a spiritual being. You are on a human journey. Enjoy the journey. You are here to figure out this human thing. The cool thing here is also that it will help you cope with mind games. People play mind games with you. It lets you see both sides of an argument. So if you're a debater out there, or you need to be a debater, you'll see both sides of an argument. So someone playing mind games with you, you'll get to say they're playing a mind game with me, but you'll also get to play back. Or also call them on this stuff because you'll see both sides. The nice thing is, if you're in an argument, you will be able to see both sides. Like, oh yeah, okay, I get your perspective, because you're going to get a different perspective from a different angle. So if you want some crystal clear clarity, crystal clear insight, and get rid of some tension that causes those migraine headaches, sit and breathe in some Royal Gem Iceland Spar Calcite today. Thank you. Enjoyed it.